sat down, got a little taste, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, did you just say you farted, dog? Did you just say that to start our podcast?
Yeah, man, need some kind of action
better.
off the back.
Some action
off the back.
Oh, shit.
Action off the back.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, bro. So, this is what I'm recording off of. iPad and then the iPhone. So.
Yeah, that boom. I like this little mic.
Yeah, that's cool setup.
Nice little fluffy little thing.
Yeah, to make from, I don't know. It's supposed to make it sound better. Keep from, like, the clicking of your, whenever you talk and shit.
Yeah.
And all the wind and all that.
Yeah, Rode makes some good shit though. Yeah. I have a Rode mic, like an extra mic. Shit, we use that too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that mic you have looks pretty nice, and it sounded really clear. So yeah. But all right, I'm just gonna start it out. This is the 13th episode of the 100 podcast. I brought in Roger today. And,
what's good?
And Dejon. And Dejon was on here. Roger, it's his first time, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Yes, it's the 100.
Shit.
I don't say it as good as you do. The 100. The 100. But yeah, I'm gonna start it with an announcement again. Brave browser. The link will be on the description of the video. And the audio version, just download the browser. It's like a search engine like Google. If you hold it for a month, I get $5, so it just kind of helps out. Supports without having to spend any money, so you know.
Yeah, support, man.
Exactly.
Support is what y'all gotta do, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. Here we're kind of talking about the future. Like Roger's got a clothing brand coming out. This dude's about to move. Dejon's about to go to Vegas. So we got some big things to talk about.
Yeah, he opening up a strip club.
Oh shit! That'd be an interesting business idea.
Hey, that's shit.
But I don't know. I'm gonna start with
everybody send emails.
Send your twerking videos.
Send resumes.
not to my email. I'm married. My wife's gonna be mad. Don't do that. But I don't know. I want to start with Roger today. And bro, I want to start with your clothing brand. Like it looks like you're kind of taking off. You're doing your thing. Like, what is it about? What's the slogan for it?
So the essence of my brand is really understanding moments and what moments mean. Everybody interprets a moment differently. There's something that you can experience in life, and it has something you can take away from it that you can apply to your life, but you have to be the one to seek really what the moment means. And so currents is really being in the essence of the now and understanding each moment, like knowing where you are and like understanding how each moment can affect your life. It's like the symbol of the brand itself is a target. It represents a target. So it's like kind of focusing towards like progression.
I got you.
So that's in essence of what it is. It's just knowing where you are and understanding how moments
kind of like understand, steps take you to the end goal, the journey, enjoy the journey.
Yeah. But it's like these little messages, little moments in life that you experience while actually being present in the moment is what it really is. And I feel like a lot of the times, like, people aren't really engaged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be sitting down with you having a conversation, but, Dejon could be thinking about, like, shit, I got to do this later on tonight. Mm-hmm. Or, you got to be thinking, like, oh, I got to make sure my kids have this tomorrow.
Not even listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think it's really, like, pushing that I guess, message of just being present and understanding, like, what you can get from moments. And so, like, there's just little hidden things that I put in each one of my pieces that I'm not going to put out there because it's for everybody else to find out what it is.
All right.
So I'm just trying to kind of tune into my little bit of creativity with this brand and kind of push just a solid message to.
Have you done any events or anything so far?
No, I have not. Honestly, I need to get a little more active with the way I push the brand. I just been kind of just designing and kind of just pushing it either by word of mouth or through Instagram.
Yeah. I understand that. I kind of did the clothing brand myself, and I haven't dropped anything in probably 6 months to a year. I haven't really.
Did you do all the graphic work and stuff?
Yeah,
yourself?
I did all that stuff myself. I did the little website, the Big Cartel website, and then I did the Instagram, all that myself. And I don't know, it was a lot of work. You have to be really into it if you're gonna go for it,
Yeah, and I think it's if you can, I guess, I don't know, in a sense, motivate people to help you out too. I had like I guess a lot of help from my cousin with like designing the website, so I didn't have to. I mean, I had
exactly.
that. I had that kind of tell him like, oh, what I
kind of
wanted.
had that support though.
Yeah, I had to tell him what I wanted. Like, oh, I want it to look this way, or I want to do that. Like, and he would be on some shit where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna help you out, but I'm gonna teach you at the same time, type of thing. So that's, I mean, it was just helpful in a sense. So
that's legit.
Yeah, but I really want to this year. Like, I want to go to Agenda, which is in Vegas. So I might have to
What
go
is
with
Agenda?
you.
What is Agenda?
Agenda basically is a trade show. Like, it's a streetwear trade show. So like you'll have brands like showing their upcoming lines for whatever season it'll be. More so for me, it's like I want to get out there and fucking network. Like show niggas who I am. You know what I mean? Like if you see my brand, you know, you want to know who's behind the brand. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to kind of, you know, start
get out there a little bit. Yeah.
So doing that, and I know Agenda, I believe it's in August, if I'm not mistaken. I just got the email to register, so I'm gonna try to register under my brand. But
do you have to like buy tickets to it, or do you get is it like a private invite, or how does that go?
I think it's only either buyers or sellers. So you could be a vendor, and then you could be a buyer. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to finesse my way. Hopefully no one from Agenda is watching this right now.
I don't think so. I think you're good right now.
I gotta finesse my way to getting in there. But that's like something that's huge. Like, I remember when I was young, like that was something like I'd always want to go to. Like, I went to Agenda. Shout out to Bobby for that. But yeah, I went to Agenda like 2 years ago in Vegas, and it was a really cool experience because you get to kind of see like who's behind the brands, like what brands are coming out, like the new lines before they drop and stuff like that. But I feel like it's, I don't know, we live in a different age too now, so it's like I feel like you don't even need to have buyers anymore in a sense. Like, you can do it all on your own, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I read in God, what book was this? I think it was fucking Shoe Dog, the Nike book, which really inspired me, bro. It's like Phil Knight was so smart because he was like, oh, yo, like if you want to fuck with my brand and have my brand, like you gotta make sure you have an account with me and you have to order, you know, such and such. So it's like, yeah, I know,
kind of having buyers, like, it might kind of help you still. You know?
But I mean,
and it's still, you know, it's kind of like having it in retail or whatever it does. Yeah, it looks good, obviously.
Yeah, so I mean, it expands your reach. But yeah,
but a lot of people are just online nowadays. You could just run an online store or whatever. And
bro. I see ads for all kinds of crazy shit on my fucking Instagram.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll scroll. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sponsor.
Yeah, sponsored ad.
Sponsored. I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, big facts. But yeah, I really want to just get active, more active with the brand. And I got a whole bunch of shit that I'm definitely gonna drop. But I want this brand to be something that really speaks from like the heart of myself and the heart of what I'm trying to do. So
yeah. And
when is
talking about Vegas, bro? Why are you going to Vegas?
Yeah, man.
Come on, D. What are you doing, dude?
Well, I can't tell you what I'm doing. So look, man.
It was
how long ago was this? What month are we in? We in June. Okay, so boom, back in May, I had just got back from Arizona, April 25th, and dropped out of school, quit. I ain't gonna say I quit ball. I'm done ball. I'm done with it. And long story short, I came out here and I'm like, damn, like, all right, I guess it's time to start life. Cause I don't know what to do now. After college, I'm like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Pros and work. So what's next? Come out here, whatever. And you know, time goes by and whatnot, and I get a text from one of my homeboys, and he goes, hey, bro, he's like, how would you feel about moving to Vegas? Now, this was 3 weeks after I got back home from Arizona. And
so what was you thinking at that moment?
I don't know, bro. I was just like, at the time, bro, it was like, all right, I don't have nothing else planned. You know what I'm saying? It's either I stay here, start working, and, you know, see where that takes me, and, you know, just go about that route, or go to Vegas and do the same thing, but, you know, maybe it's more to it. So he brought it up, right? You know, I'm thinking about it, and let alone this is one of my boys' brothers. So me and my dog, we thinking about this, and we talking. And then we call his brother, and we like, all right, bro, like, so like, give me the rundown. Like what's the deal, bro? We going to Vegas, but for what? Because I'm not trying to go to Vegas to have fun. we only gonna be homeless in 2 months. We're gonna have some money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
unless you hit big at the casino, bet it all on black.
Put it all on the black.
pull all the money out the account, put it on black.
But yeah, man, I'm like, all right, so like, what's the goal, guys? Like, what y'all want to do with this Vegas trip, or not trip, but this, this experience, this new chapter in life that we're gonna start. And he gave me the rundown. He was like, look, man, I want to open up a weed company out there. Okay, boom. My dog, what you want to do? I'm trying to model. And he already got a gig set up. So, boom. What do I want to do? That's a question. That's what I'm still trying to figure out myself. They have a father figure out there. And basically, he's well known. And we're not going to Vegas blindsided. We're not just going to a new state and just, all right, we're here. We don't know anybody. Let's start life. We're actually going because there's a father figure out there, and he's a big part of to why we're all gonna move to Vegas. Yeah. And he's gonna help us, get settled or get settled and establish in what we want to do wherever we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, back to me, man. Like after that conversation we had with his brother, it was he was like, "So are y'all in?" Now, let alone we thought about it for 2 hours. He told us 3 hours ago, and it went from y'all want to come to 3 hours later. Yeah, we in it. We going. So it was a real quick transaction. Intermission, whatever you want to call
it. Insert word there.
Yeah. You feel like. And as the day's going, man, I'm having my second guess. Like, okay, are we really doing this? Are we really going? Yes or no? Like, so as time goes, things starting to work out. Apartments getting approved. You know what I'm saying? Money's getting put down on the apartment. So it's to the point now where we leave next Wednesday on the 26th. We got the apartment. So, the job offers have already been presented to each other. So now we just got to make the move and get out there. And then, see where it goes. So this is the goal. The main goal is to, with us three living in the same place, our goal is to, if we can, make 1,000, if not more, a week. And if we can do that, we want to put majority of it up. And within 8 to 12 months from our first year, we want to have 100K together collectively, and keep that up, put it to the side. But the goal is to hit 100K within 8 to 12 months. After that, okay, cool. Now let's see if we can up it. Really, we want to hit 100K in 6 months. Yeah. Sounds crazy as shit. But
so what's your plan? How are you gonna hit 100,000?
See, that's what I really can't say right now.
It's a secret. You guys got it. You guys got it.
Yeah. He said it's a secret. It's top secret.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I can't really speak on that right now. But we have it set. It's already set. It's already written down. All
right. So since you can't talk about that, let's go back to football.
Okay.
So why did you stop football, bro? Because I know it had to have something to do with injuries, correct?
Yeah, injuries for sure.
So what was it, bro? How many injuries did you have?
Both shoulders. Shit, both knees now.
What?
Collarbone twice.
Saw that in weights.
Fingers fucked off. Concussions. So basically, bro, since 2012, I've been getting injured every year. Has not stopped. Hasn't stopped. No matter
every single year, you're injured at some point.
Yeah. At some point, I'm playing through it. Nobody can really know or tell besides my parents and my teammates, but. Yeah, bro. I'm hurt every season. And it got to a point this last season, bro, where I sprained my MCL one game. Coach needed me. So, I braced up. Played the next game.
Coach needed
the next game, the left knee went out, MCL. So now I got two braces. Both MCLs is done, but I'm still playing the season with it. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I'm not going to be able to walk soon. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, you I had to quit.
Yeah, bro. Bam, concussion. But I'm still playing, though. I'm still playing. So it's just like, after the season, I was in mid-workouts, and we were doing 100 squats at like 95 pounds. And I was on rep like 72, 73. I'll never forget. I stopped, take a breather. And out of nowhere in my head, it was like, Dejon, what are you doing here? Like, why are you still doing this? You don't even want to be here right now. Like, what are you doing? Bro, I've been wanting to give up football for about 3-4 years now. But it was to the point where I felt like I was playing for somebody else. So that's why I kept doing it.
Yeah.
And I finally grew some nuts and was like, nah, I'm not happy no more.
Yeah.
I need to do what makes me happy. I'm really hurting myself for y'all, and if I don't make it, then motherfuckers don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
it's gonna be you having to take the downfall, nobody else.
Exactly. So it took me 3-4 years to realize that, and I'm glad I did it sooner than later. But if I could go back and do it all, I would have stopped playing ball after COD. I'd have been done with it. I want to play no more. Yeah.
What about if you have kids? Are you gonna talk? What about football with kids?
With kids?
Like, are you gonna push them to play football? Are you gonna not talk about it either way? Are you gonna try to push them away from football?
No, I ain't gonna push him away from football. If he wants to play ball, he can play ball, but he's not gonna be in the pads till he's 8th grade, freshman.
That's smart.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's just because I've been through it, bro. I started playing ball at 6-7 years old, and
tackle, right?
Dog, I pulled my hamstring my first time when I was 8 years old, bro.
Oh my god!
It was in Fontana. It was a sweep. Yak it!
Bro.
Shit! How they had to carry me off the field, crying and stuff, and
shit.
Yeah, bro. Put my hamstring at 8 years old, bro, and I was just like, all right. And now, but as I think back, I'm like, man, like all this time.
So you used to be getting injured for.
Yeah, bro, for a minute, bro. So it got to the point where it's like, okay, Dejon, if you made it to the league, you ain't gonna last no more than 2-3 years max. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Then you gonna be 28 years old, can't walk. You gonna be hurting. You gonna have to go to therapy. You know what I'm saying?
I made it though.
I made it.
I
Yeah,
made it.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it ain't worth it. You know, if I could say one thing, football has taught me how to, be a man, never give up. All the motivational things.
Yeah.
But it's never really taught me any life skills, and that's where it failed me. Football, sports in general, they don't talk about the life after if you don't make it to that. You know what I'm saying? We train our whole lives to get to be a professional, but if we don't get there, then what? That's where I'm at now. What do? I don't know nothing else but football.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? I think that's how a lot of us are. I even had the same conversation with Kenyon.
Yeah, bro. Like,
and we're like, we don't even know. This is why I'm in the middle of doing a podcast, bro. Like, I have no idea what my passions are. I don't know what I want. Like,
bro.
I played sports like since I was a kid, bro. Like since I was like, I don't know.
See, that's the same thing.
4 or 5 or whatever.
I think in a sense, like when you start something at a young age, or you do something like that, becomes what your passion is. Like that, you playing football or whenever you started, like that's what your life's kind of revolved around. So now it's the same thing. It's like you don't got football no more, so it's like starting over and kind of figuring out, okay, like this is probably what I'm interested in. Let me try this.
Exactly, interested.
I like this. I like this, and let me pursue it. Right. But then I think again, it's like you could say for yourself, or you as well, like how y'all learn. Okay, like I'm gonna devote myself to this. I'm gonna practice this. I'm gonna get better at this. Like those are all skills from football y'all learn to kind of get better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it just takes like you to kind of figure out and get to know yourself a little more.
And that's all it is. That's why I'm to the point now, bro, where I'm anything that comes my way, I'm taking it because I don't know what to do.
Checking it out, dude.
And that's why
testing the waters.
When Vegas popped up, what's the worst that could happen? If Vegas fails, I come back home.
Speaking on that,
and then restart.
But don't even speak that it exists. It's not gonna fail, bro. It's gonna be an experience, bro. A good experience that's gonna propel you forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to like. And I think it's from like the Joe Rogan podcast a lot. Like I've tried to like adjust my way of viewing things, and everything's kind of an experience. Like everything's like a learning experience. If something's bad or whatever, don't look at it as bad. Like you just learn something. Like you take it as a lesson and move on to the next one. Move on to the next lesson.
I always would say like, oh yeah, I'm taking L's. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking losses.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not taking. You kind of taking an L, but you learn it.
Yeah.
That's the L you're taking. You learn it.
You gain some knowledge from this L. So
exactly.
Really, you didn't lose.
And it's like things you can learn about yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think that's the most important part. Is like, okay, like I might not be good at this, or I might not be interested at this. Let me check this off the list.
Right.
And then you start kind of just developing as a person, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think you have to try things.
You got to.
And not hold yourself back, or feel like you can't do it. Yeah, bro.
Do you guys know of any speakers who speak about sports if you don't make it to the league? You know what I'm saying? Like,
not really.
I don't know any speakers who talk about sports after sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they
or life
motivate
life
you to
after
motivate
sports.
Life
to
after
get
sports.
there,
Like, I don't know any
basically.
speakers who speak about life after sports.
Most of them motivate you to get there. That's like their whole thing
Yeah.
is like get to the
That's it.
Get to the league.
You can do it. You can do
Get
it.
to the championship.
It's 25 billion people in the world, but you're that 1% who can get there. Like, keep it 100 with me, bro. Like,
Keep it 100 with me, bro.
I'm on ESPN like these young boys are. Like, keep it 100 with me, bro.
That's big facts, but that's true though. Like I've never heard somebody talk about the life after sports.
Yeah, no one talks about life after sports.
Yeah, because what do you do? Like, what do you do if you get injured and you can't go back to what you were doing before? It's like that would probably make me hella sad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro.
I'd be in here like, fuck, bro.
Like, bro, it's to the point, bro, where it's like, I ain't gonna say I hate football, bro, but it's like, I don't even watch football. I don't want nothing to do with football. I get my cleats away, my gloves away, visors, everything. Anything with football, I gave it away just because I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm good off of it, bro.
That's how it was for
Yeah,
baseball, bro. Baseball was like, I don't even watch it
Football.
still to this day, and it's been years, bro. I don't know who's good. I don't know.
You don't know,
nothing.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
yeah. That's how I feel about football. Oh, bro, you know this dude in the draft. I don't know who dog is, bro.
Yeah.
Nor do I care. Like, I'm good.
So that just left it like a bad taste in your mouth
Yeah,
after.
it's
Yeah,
just too
bro.
many years, bro. And like for me, I played baseball and I played travel ball, and I played year round. You know, so 12 months a year I was playing ball, and on top of that, I was playing from Blythe. So I would drive like to practice 3 days a week, 4 days a week, and I'd be driving an hour and a half from Blythe, like to here. So it'd be like I didn't have a life out of school. It was like school, baseball, school,
Facts.
baseball, school, baseball. That was it. That was my life.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
so it's like, you know, your parents want the best for you, but sometimes they don't do the best for you. I think, you know, it was good pushing. They want you to be the best you can be, but
Yeah.
fuck, you got to get a choice and like an option, like not just
Yeah.
like you're gonna be an athlete. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. That's why I don't like baseball because it was just too much.
Are
Too
you
much
gonna
for too long.
Are you gonna push your kids to like, I guess, experience?
My son, dude, my 3-year-old actually, he likes singing, and we're just talking about giving him singing lessons. If he wants to sing,
That's tight.
fuck it, dude, let him sing. Like I don't give a shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like
At least if it's gonna make you happy.
Right. Yeah.
dude, I've learned, bro. Like if it makes you happy, fucking do it. Like
Yeah.
if it makes you smile and makes you feel like you're doing something, like dude, do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's like one of the most important things too, because it's like sometimes I feel like, you know, we try to adhere by what our parents or society thinks like it's
Yeah.
the best thing for
it's
us.
like
but-
fake standards.
Yeah, but it's like, damn, bro, like, and then like you said, like, who am I doing it for? If you're not doing it
Exactly.
for yourself, at the end of the day, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like,
I shouldn't even say standards. I should say like fake boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, like 'cause it's like
but you
should
at the
stay
end,
in this.
yeah, that path that everyone thinks is
Yeah.
for you, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's not.
Really deep down inside, no one knows what you're going through except you.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, man, for reals too, and especially when you're just grinding.
And you know what's
Yeah.
crazy, bro? People be like, "Oh, you look so happy. You look so good. This and that. Whoop whoop." I see you on social media. I'm like, look, I show you what I want to show you.
You said, but I'm at home?
But I'm at home.
I'm in a dark ass corner. I'm crying.
beat by me.
Oh shit! Oh,
All right, bro, chill. Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah, man. People they don't see the
Whatever.
the other side, bro. They just see what I showed them, what I let them see. Like, ain't nobody see me like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to cut. Nobody see me like this. I need to cut, boy.
Shit, bro, I got off social media. I haven't been on there.
But
Not at all.
that's the biggest thing. I did that for like a few weeks, and it kind of helps you like understand like more about yourself, bro. Because you're not all the time like you're not doing this or like
Oh, yeah.
looking at what other people are doing, or like even like influencers and shit like that. That's why they're influencer, bro, because they kind of influence taste, like influence certain shit. So you like, damn, this nigga got these fresh ass shoes on. Damn, I gotta get those. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing shit out of I don't know, purely like what other people were doing.
Yeah.
Like that
Just kind
break.
of fall in the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, that break is definitely needed for sure.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that to anybody like who truly wants to know more about themselves. Is like you got to experience life on your own. It's not about snapping how cool life is
Exactly,
or good,
bro.
what good everything is.
Trying to
going.
keep up with everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like that gives people a false sense of what your life is really like. Shit,
Facts.
like you never been sad, bro. Like I tell you right now, bro. Like shit, there's times where I don't have good days. You know what I'm saying? Social media ain't gonna see that. I ain't gonna portray that to the world. Shit, even on a bad day, it's gonna look like I'm having a good day.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just feel like shit. That social media shit is a facade, man.
Yeah. Just last night, I got so much heat for it this morning.
Are you still off? Oh my bad. Are you still off?
Yeah, I'm off. I've been off for like months now, bro. Like, and I didn't want to get back on because I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. Like,
Facts.
I'm enjoying my life. I got my kids. I got my wife. Like,
You good?
fuck it, dog. Like, I don't even care what you guys are doing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, bro. All right, so look, bro. Last night, bro, I got heat for it this morning by a lot of people. So back to the social media thing, bro. I unfollowed like 400 people last night off my Instagram.
And they got all worked up or what?
They got worked up. Oh, I thought we was cooler than that. Woo, woo, this and that. Woo, woo, woo.
Damn.
I unfollowed 200 people off my Twitter. I'm following like 50 people now on my Twitter. But this is my reason for it. I did it because, like the same thing, I've been wanting to get off social media for a little bit. But I was like, you know what? Instead of me just deleting it out of nowhere, let me unfollow some people. I mean, it's nothing against them. There's no pressure with it. But it's just like, the less stuff I see, if I see the same thing repetitive, then it's like, okay, I'm not missing. I can put my phone down, and it's gonna get to a point where it's like I don't need to go on social media because it's gonna be the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm starting off by just unfollowing everybody, basically everybody, and taking it that route before I really delete everything.
That's smart. So you don't sit there and you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy that you just say people gave you heat for that.
Like, I got heat for that, bro. Like, I just want to follow me this and that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, now people base friendships off of social media.
Oh, dog.
Now, now to fuck with somebody, you gotta follow them.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, and people see that too. Like, people really see
Check
that. They're like,
check
this
that.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
They got 500 some followers, and they saw you unfollow them. Like, how the fuck you see that I followed you?
Back to what you said.
But you got enough time in the day to be like, this nigga Dejon.
Damn, bro.
Back to what you said, Troy, when you was like, you don't care about what people posting, like, it's nothing. That's how I feel. That's why I unfollow everybody. I'm like, look, if I see you in person, we cool. Like, everything's good. We all good. But I don't give a damn about what you got to post. I don't care about nothing you posting. If you ain't one of my top dogs, then I'm good. Like, unfollow. I'll see you when I see you. Just know when I see you, it's good. It ain't no bad blood.
Yeah, it's no foul. Yeah,
it ain't no bad blood. It's just I don't care about what you posting, and we don't talk on a daily basis. So what am I following you for? You know what I'm saying? You're not helping me make no money, and I'm not helping you make no money. What now? We're not talking about no goals.
That's kind of almost what
saying,
Instagram
bro?
is now. It's like a way for you to like build like network, network and try to like build something. I don't even think it's kind of social anymore. They ain't kind of past that almost.
Yeah,
it's almost business now.
No, it's for sure a business tool, bro. Like, at this point, it definitely is. It's like, everything is trying to bring you towards a landing page or a shop now or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think in a sense, it's like if you're not, using it as a business tool, you kind of missing out on opportunity.
What are you doing?
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, shit, mindless scrolling ain't gonna, help your kids eat, So it's like, I feel like at this day and age too, it's like social media, it could be bad and it could be a very good thing. It just depends on who you want to be on the side of it. Do you want to be the consumer or do you want to be the creator?
Exactly.
Or,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The producer, basically.
The one putting it out. So like, I don't know. I just feel like social media is a crazy topic. Like, especially just in where we are now.
And we're just barely getting there, Like, the technology just hit this boom, Mm-hmm. So now, let's see where it goes.
Like, we the first generation of it. You know what I'm saying?
Fully out there, bro. Like
you gotta get on that crypto wave, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm on it a little bit. That's why I got that Brave browser. It gives me $5 in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, bro. That crypto wave about to be.
It was. They had a big crash, and it was the time. Like, just a couple months ago was the time.
Up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A couple months ago was the time to buy because it was low, and that shit kept going. It's at like Bitcoin, I think's at $9 right now. $9 grand.
I don't know shit about none of that.
But you gotta get on the cryptos. Oh, shout out to Camp. Shout out Garrison. My boy's coming out with this app, bro. It's called the Camp. Like, he's developing, but it's all crypto based.
It'll be legit.
Crypto is that's
crypto is a shit, but it's
what do you
scary.
do? You just look for stocks and you just.
It's not even stocks. It's just a form of digital currency that's on like a cloud.
Basically. Facebook just dropped one.
Yeah,
Facebook just dropped
they just got
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, what is it called?
Libra.
Initial coin ICO. Is it an initial coin offering or some shit like that? So basically, it's like different types of like currency, and they're valued at a certain thing. It's just like like trading dollars, like the same kind of concept. But this is, I don't think it's backed by any type of.
Nothing. Really.
It's backed by the cloud or the blockchain, but it's not. I guess
not by a bank, no central bank or anything.
It's
no
not
government.
It's not regulated. That's what it is.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's backed by the blockchain, but I believe it's not regulated. Like I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, but shit, it's definitely gonna be the next wave, bro. And you can move money, like in mass amounts, like without any type of regulation. So like say, like, because I worked at a bank,
right,
for a little bit. If you come in with 10 G's, the government is going to find out about that. It's 10,000.
You write it down, right?
Yeah, all y'all take notes. 10,000 and a penny, and the government finds out about that money that you moved, or if you get a cashier.
No matter what, right? No matter what.
Well, yeah, it's protocol. It's like, if somebody's coming in with anything over 10,000 a cent, I have to make sure that I document that. So you're getting documented. But the cool thing about cryptocurrency, shit, if I had $8 million invested in cryptos, and I need to go pay, somebody for something,
right,
I can move millions of dollars at a time without having any type of regulations.
Anonymous, bro. Like, they can't tell it's you or nothing.
Yeah.
So how do you make money
Off cryptos? I mean, you hold it, bro.
They're moving up and down the coins. Their worth, like how much their worth is moving up and down.
So it's just like a stock. So like, say for example, like we getting on some finance type shit. So like,
this is good though. This is good knowledge.
Yeah. So say like, for example, there's a company that's doing pretty well, very profitable. It's going to be more valuable. So their price of that stock is going to go up. You know what I mean?
So what you want to put money in that company, and as it goes up, you get something back from it.
Yeah, but you want to do it before everybody catches on that it's going to be a great ass company. Right. Like if I could have went back, like when I worked at Chipotle, a few 5-6 years ago, when you got a discount on stock, it's like now they brought in a new CEO. Yeah, they had whatever E. coli in their chicken, but their shit is almost worth, I think, like $700 a share. So like it's just
buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell
it's just
high.
a very volatile thing, and it's like you never can really, I don't know. You have to look at historical data and kind of see the trends of like, up and down. It's
like the volatility is so crazy, bro. Like people bought pizzas with bitcoins. Bought literally a pizza with like 2 or 3 bitcoins. And Bitcoin is worth $9,000 a coin. So,
but at the highest though, what was it?
It was at 27,000 or something like that. So people one coin. So people bought a pizza with a coin, and whoever that pizza company was or whatever, that guy,
whoever's holding that Bitcoin
just made 27,000 because.
That's what it
got
was.
That
how do you get that Bitcoin? You got to put the money up to get the. How do you get that?
Yeah,
Bitcoin?
You get Coinbase, or like Binance. I think it's called.
It's basically like a digital wallet.
Exactly.
Like a video game. Okay.
It's like a.
It kind of feels like that.
It's all digital, but yeah, bro. So
I'm only curious because my boys, he called me this morning. He was talking to me about that too. Now I'm just like, bro, I'm lost, bro. You gotta.
Yeah.
You can't talk to me.
Okay, and let's say you don't want to get in crypto yet, or you want to invest in something. Get like something like Acorns or something, bro, and just get something that'll like put your spare change into stocks or something, and just before you lose all your money, like just let you build a little bit of money.
Don't get excited after this conversation.
I'm not.
Don't do it, bro.
Like
don't
1,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting it all in some coins, and then tomorrow you lose it all and just hate us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, fuck y'all for last night's conversation. But yeah, bro, that's gonna be the next wave. Bitcoin is definitely not Bitcoin, but cryptos in general.
There's a shitload of cryptocurrencies now. Like, and if you just pick the gold one, that's the perfect one out of all of them, dude. You're gonna make some money.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless it doesn't drop in value. I don't know.
Exactly. And they could all drop. They've all crashed before. They've all jumped. Like Bitcoin jumped to 27,000. It crashed all the way down to. I think it was like 3,000, and now it's back up to 9.
Yeah.
So it's like very volatile.
Yeah. So you make 3 times of what
you gambling, huh?
You're kind of gambling.
Y'all trying to go to the casino then?
Yeah, no, for real. I feel like stocks are the same way, man. Like everything's kind of gambling. Like it's all risky.
Everything, bro.
It's all risky.
But you gotta
play poker.
You gotta be willing to take the risk. But see, like I don't know, bro.
You have to know that shit if you're gonna go over there.
Yeah.
You know how to count cards and shit?
Yeah, I just know how to play poker a couple weeks. Oh, once we played, bro, at the People's. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Bro, play some blackjack, count cards. You should be good. You'll make money.
Oh, shit, boy. I came in with $20 one time off blackjack. Came out with $350.
So you know how to count cards and shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to learn. I want to learn.
I was off the lick, so I wasn't caring. Like
Fuck
double or nothing here. Take here 100. I get 100 back, 200. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm good.
See, you wasn't afraid to take the risk.
Yeah,
you came in there sober. You like,
Yeah.
all right, you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't doing
I
all
was off the
this.
lick. I'm like, let me hold a dub. My boy gave me a dub. Ran it up for 100. I'm out here. I'm all in. 1, 200. I'm like, fuck it, all in again. 1 again. I said, okay, I'm out, bro. I gotta go, bro.
I'm good.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
My first time gambling was, I think, this year. This year for New Year's, and I was up 200, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got excited, bro. I went out like down 300. I was like, I was fucking. When you go back to that ATM that second time, that's when you know you fucked up, bro.
Yeah, that's that hurt feeling. Like
you fucked
you're
up.
thinking in your head, like, yeah, I just gotta get my money back.
Yeah, that's it.
I gotta get the first little amount that I pulled out back.
Then you lose another 100, and you're like, fuck, I just gotta walk. I gotta walk.
Nah, I be trying to finesse. If I lose, I'm going up to the lady like, hey, I've been playing here for a couple hours. You think you can comp me some food?
Yeah, so.
My account on 0. I don't know if I'm about to eat this week.
This week.
No, big facts, bro. But see, that's one thing you gotta watch out, bro. When you in Vegas,
Yeah, I'm not a gambler, bro.
yeah, don't hit those casinos.
I'm cool. I'm gambling.
Don't get too crazy. Win some money, but don't get too crazy. Bro.
Yeah,
You can't be
facts.
like winning millions. They're gonna beat your ass.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The last time I gambled was with my mom, bro, and I won like $50. After that, I was done for the day. I said, I'm good. I got 50 in my pocket. I'm straight. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
it came in with
Came in with 10, 150. I said, okay, I'm
Oh,
about
shit.
40.
leaving with more than you came in.
Right. And I was good. My mom, she's like, 50, that's nice. That's like $20. I said, Mom, this is good for me. I'm good for the week. I'm got a job. I'm good for the week right now. Yeah.
Just some money to eat with.
Mm-hmm. Some good Chipotle
Big
money.
Hey, so back to your clothing brand, bro. Do you have a drop coming soon or anything? You have anything planned? Or anything to look out for, maybe?
I got a couple pieces. I don't have an exact drop date, but it'll probably be out for winter time. I had a lot of people asking me. Like I did these sweats. If y'all not follow me at currents.us. But there's some sweats on there.
Okay.
And I got a lot of DMs. Like when I dropped this stuff, people were like, "Oh, what's up with the sweats? Like, we want the sweats." I'm like, "Damn, y'all don't want this shit? Like, we want the sweats." So I'm like, my popular demand, I'm gonna drop the sweats and then a couple other
Tight.
pieces. Yeah. So
And you got a website too, right?
yeah, it's currents.ltd. Website is up. I think we still got a few of these pocket tees left. We sold out of, I believe, I had like a black and neon green, like standard logo t-shirt that we did. The color was hot. That was like one of my favorites. And then we did an orange one, which I believe we still got like XLs and larges. And then the pocket tees, we definitely got larges and XLs. But the smaller sizes sold out quick.
Yeah.
And I was just happy with the support that I got. I had people who, you know, I haven't talked to in a while, just was like, hit me up like, oh, like, yo, bro, I just ordered some of your shit. Like, keep doing what you're doing. So that little bit of support too. Like I was talking about, like it today. Like, you know, people are gonna support you based on them fucking with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go out and, you know, it's not something like, I don't know, like every friend doesn't have to buy a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to demand that support from all your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some people harp on that. Like, shit, if people are really fucking with what you're doing, or if they believe in what you're doing, they're gonna support it regardless. So that was like a really cool.
That's kind of crazy because I've kind of saw that too when I was doing it. It was like people you wouldn't even think would support, or people that are supporting, you know?
Yeah.
People that are spending the money to buy your shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool when you see people that you didn't even know were really like close homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like people catch you by surprise. Like, it was just like, I don't know, it was a blessing, man, to be honest. So I was like super grateful for the people who did buy and support. And like even the people that I give stuff to, like who wear it, bro. Like that to me is support too. It's like you still kind of pushing my message, even though y'all motherfuckers didn't pay for the shit. Like, I just playing. But yeah, it's still support. I mean, regardless of like people just showing love.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all it's about.
So we've been talking. What you got lined up? Like what's your next move, man? Like,
Oh, we're going to Arizona?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm going to Arizona to be a correctional officer, bro.
Actually, how did that even come up, bro? Like,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
like how did that
I'm
even come
about
to
to
part?
leave.
Like, explain the whole thing.
Okay, I've never wanted to be a correctional officer because my parents correctional officers, for like 30 years. Like, didn't want to do it. But I had a buddy from my job that I'm working at. He applied, and he got in pretty quick. Like, he got in like a month. He was basically hired, and he told me about it. So I put an application. Me and a couple other guys from my job actually, and we all got in, and we're basically going through the steps right now. Like, I got through. I had a first kind of background.
Right.
Like credit score, all that stuff. Then I had an interview, got through that, and then I had an integrity interview, and then I have my background packet, like my 26-page background packet. It seems worse than it is. It's not that bad, honestly. Did that, and then now I'm.
This 26 pages sound heavy, huh? Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's 26 pages, but shit, like half of them you're reading, like half of them, so you're filling out maybe half of them. And then now I'm basically waiting to get approved from the background, and if I get, I got a conditional offer, so it's starting pay is $23.85 or $23.95, so it would jump me from 16 to that, basically 24, so it's like an $8 pay raise. It's worth it for me, and so I'm just waiting for them to approve my background and then take a drug test or whatever, and I'm golden, bro. I'm out there. I'll be out there July 15th.
Wait,
I'll be my first day.
So you got to go through training first?
Yeah, I got to go out there, and I'll have I think it's a month. I don't think it's that crazy. I think it's a month of training, and then I'm.
It is.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it'll be cool because I want to still push my drones, my drone videography, photography. I got a lot of business right now. I've been working with some big companies, so I want to push it out there in Phoenix, because I'll be maybe an hour. Where I'm gonna live at, I'll be 30 minutes away from Phoenix, so big city, and hopefully I can push my drone stuff and still try to do my shit, still push the podcast, and at some point, once I stack up enough cash, that's what I want to do. I don't want to. Corrections is not something I want to do, but I'm gonna take it as
a step.
A step there, and it's a good way to mature and shit too. It's gonna be rough, bro. I'm gonna be dealing with felons every fucking day, so it'll be a nice little.
My cousin was telling me he works at I think it's the prison in Chino.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a correctional officer, and he's saying when they got riots and shit,
it's just savage, bro.
He said he got spit on before. Somebody spit on me. I'm whipping that baton out and beating your.
Yeah, bro.
Episode 36. He spooked me for earlier. I'm finna get his ass.
I'm gonna just give somebody a look. Fuck calling on the radio. I'm gonna look like
this is going down. I'm finna pop off.
Big facts, though. But congrats, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big step.
Yeah. So it's a little crazy, but it's a good move.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. I thought she was gonna be a cop, man.
I think he's gonna be. I still think you're gonna be one, bro.
So, I got denied. I got denied for Riverside County. So.
Damn.
You should. Oh, you got denied?
I got denied. Yeah.
Why?
Is it parking tickets?
Oh, they can't even tell you, huh?
Nah,
they don't even tell you, huh?
But I think I know why.
What's your guess? Can you say it on here or not? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so dumb though. That's such a shitty fucking situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I control that, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm him.
Yeah, I got popped out of a pussy and I control that shit. I pick my family, bro. That's so out of here.
It is what it is, but
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, who knows, man? Who knows? It might happen in Vegas. I might be a CO in Vegas. I don't know, bro. I'm just going, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Well, you guys got your secret plan.
Yeah, we got some shit lined up though.
Something
we
new.
should be okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Vegas is tight, man.
Yeah.
I lived out there for 3 months.
I remember that.
I lived in Summerlin. That's a cool little area. So you're gonna be in Henderson, right?
Yep, Henderson.
Yeah. Vegas is cool, man.
Yeah.
Just stay away from the strip.
That's all I hear,
it.
bro.
Stay
from
away.
everybody that's lived in Vegas.
Stay away from the strip.
Go, bro, quick.
And you're a good looking dude, so these girls choose up. You might come home with 3 or 4 babies. So nah, but they really do choose up. When I was working out there, they'd just come up to you and oh, what are you doing later? You want to hang out? I'm like, damn, I don't even have to talk to you. Like,
Alpha females.
Yeah,
man.
like I don't have to go up and say, hey, you look good. Like,
just
just
own
good
it.
looking women just come up to you now. Like,
I'm taking you down. I am. I'm gonna take him down for surely.
yeah, but
Single man.
it'll be a cool experience and it'll be fun.
Yeah, we just gotta stay focused. But that's where I come in at though. I'm the because the guys I'm going with, them boys gonna be the wild dogs. But this way they calm man like me, so I can chill, cousin.
Yeah.
Sit down. We
got
good.
we came out here to do some shit.
Yeah,
not
we
to
come
fuck
out here
around.
to focus up and get right.
Yeah.
Keep that focus, bro.
Yeah, we got the help. We got the elderly help. So let's take advantage of it.
Yeah,
It's good.
especially if you got somebody there to like mentor you and guide you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, through the process. So it's like you're not going out there alone.
Yeah, we're not going alone.
That's
yeah.
the best part.
So it's good.
Well connected, man.
Yeah.
Well connected.
That's all. And after that, and once we get there, we gonna network. So that's another big thing we gotta do. We gotta network,
Yeah.
meet people, and you know what I'm saying, get in where we can fit in.
Shit, I'd be out there buying some real estate, man.
Yeah, that's when it works too. We trying to get a
Some
timeshare.
land.
We trying to get a timeshare to
Hell
to
yeah.
get something started.
Well,
That'd be good.
Get another source of income coming in. So
yeah, you better get Airbnb that bitch.
yeah, I'm tripping. Huh?
He said, "What?"
Nah, yeah, no, that's the plan though. Yep, that's definitely the plan. Find one out there and start planning on it, and then once we get it, Airbnb that thing every weekend.
What
Yeah,
happened?
But then
Okay,
when I
so
come down, then,
It's for the
yeah,
it's for the
yeah.
gang member. He good.
let's so you make that $100,000 or whatever. What are you guys doing with that? Like, how are you gonna invest it, or how are you gonna make more from that? Do you guys
We
know
gonna
yet?
we gonna use it more as just motivation. We ain't even gonna touch it. If we can do it within a year, really we'll do it in 6 months. But if we can do it within a year, and then it's like okay, we did it, like we got it. Now let's don't fuck it. Just use it as motivation. Keep it in their account or wherever we gonna have it. Keep it up and let's do it again. But this time let's try to make this 100K, but faster than we did the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
just keep doing.
So
something.
once we get to a reason or actually a good amount of money, and we start figuring out how much it is to buy lots and work on businesses and things like that, which I have no knowledge about. They do, but not me. Once we get the prices right for those, then we'll start putting money towards it. But for the meantime,
So you talking about like more like commercial real estate investment?
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of capital for that.
yep. That's why we use all right. Let's put it up. Put it up.
Unless you
put it
find
up, put it up.
opportunities. There's like, I was talking to somebody about like finding arbitrage within like the commercial real estate market, and so that's where you find like, say for example, there's like a tenant or not a tenant, but an owner who doesn't really want to be involved with the property anymore.
Right.
Like he's like, yo, I'm old as shit. Like you can find somebody who's probably in like 60s, 70s who owns it, but
Right.
doesn't want anything to do with it.
They're just gonna sell it.
They're gonna sell it for something that's lower than market value. So
Just like get it out of my hands.
yeah, get it off my hands. I give you a deal. So then that's when you find an opportunity where you can either, turn around and sell it
Right.
and make some money off of it, or then you can hold it and start renting it out,
Right.
renting out different pieces of it. But I definitely think that's something that I want to get into later on in life when I got the capital is investing in commercial real estate. I really want to do like multifamily stuff too.
Yeah, like condos or like triplexes or duplexes or what?
Nah, like
apartments and shit or what?
Like I want to have like
okay.
maybe like a 60-unit apartment complex.
That'd be legit.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like that.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at even like triplexes and stuff like that. That's a good way to get in.
I heard
you can live in one or whatever, and have two people renting out the other two.
Facts.
And
That's tight.
Yeah, but it's different. I looked up because I've been saving up to get a spot. Like, I want to go buy property, especially in like the Palm Springs area. But I was
Yucca,
thinking,
bro.
oh, Yucca Valley.
Yucca, that's good prices, dude. Yucca's cheap and it's big out there. It's building like they got big stores and everything. It's not like some like
Little town anymore.
bad country type shit.
Yeah. Shit, I never really looked out there. I heard that someone was telling me Salt and Sea coming up. They got like the
Salt and
develop-
Sea?
It's just still
Salt
like,
and Sea shit still.
yeah, it's still
yeah.
fucking shitty.
I heard the city's trying to invest money to develop it.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they
sit on that. Yeah, don't even sit on
Well,
that.
I mean, it's not going, but it's an investment, man. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe in like in the next 5-10 years, it turns around. So you never know.
True.
Like especially with Palm Springs, bro. Like if you look at this area, like it's gonna be like to me like the next little Orange County, bro.
Oh, facts.
See, I feel the opposite, and you know why though? It's because it's hot as fuck. So I think people are gonna try to get the fuck out of here. Like I think people are gonna try to move away from the valley, and like say like Yucca for example, people are gonna try to move into Yucca Because, like, let's say if global warming's true and real, this place at some point is going to get too fucking hot, dude. People are going to be living over here and it's going to be like 130 on average and shit. Like, it's a desert, bro. People are going to be trying to get out of here. So I'm thinking people are going to try to get out of here. Not like crazy, but I don't think it's going to, like, it's going to obviously, like, keep expanding. Like, but I think prices are already inflated. Like, prices are kind of ridiculous here for where we live at.
It's a seller's market right now. So, like, the money is cheap to get. Rates are going down a little bit, so the prices are
interest rates and shit.
So the prices are going to be a little more expensive. I think once interest rates go up, it's going to deflate the prices.
That makes sense.
And then that's why you're going to find an opportunity. I just feel like because they're gentrifying so much of the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're trying to, wean out the bad areas of the desert and try to make it into something that's, I don't know, a little better. Like, you can see, like, the developments in downtown Palm Springs, like, and they have, like, this thing going on with the, like, the city in Palm Springs where they're trying to invest, I don't know how many hundreds of millions of dollars, but to, like, redevelop that area. So I definitely feel like Palm Springs is just something that is probably not going to ever
like disappear.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's always going to be somewhere. Like, we got the best. 8 months out of the year, it's the best place to be, bro. Like, this, bro, you can't say this winter.
It was nice this winter.
Bro,
this winter was solid.
This whole season was weird. I was like, what the hell,
winter
bro?
and spring, bro. Like, we were in May, and it was still fucking in the 70s, 80s. And usually around May. Shit, Coachella time, we in the hundreds. Boy. So it's like we had good
And that's what'll keep us going, too, is Coachella, Stagecoach, that shit. Those festivals will keep the
And Golden Voice is buying more property, so it's like you don't know what they're trying to develop. I just feel like it's a great opportunity if you have the capital. Which y'all gotta remember, like you were saying with the triplexes and stuff like that. It's just you gotta have that 20%. So depending on what the price is,
exactly.
I was trying to get a duplex in Cat City and shit, bro. $70K. I'm like, fuck. I might have to start trapping. Like, I gotta get Chapo up and start doing this cocaine.
72 pounds. I need
Have you checked out any first time buyer deals or anything? Because they do some of those with no down payment.
Oh shit!
Where you don't have to do down payment, but
I don't know if it's an investment property. Like,
I don't know how that
what
works.
the stipulations are. Like, that's why, like, I was like, fuck. Like, a couple of weeks ago, it's been dawning on me. Like, maybe I should just get into real estate. Like, it's like my main hustle and just keep currency is like a passion project. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck, because it's. I mean, at the end of the day, like, if I'm trying to build generational wealth to pass on to my kids, man, like, I gotta
do it.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
That's like
real estate. That's something you could like you said, you could do both, and just see which one takes off and see if they both take off. Just keep doing both of them.
Yeah. Well, this is what I love, bro. Since I've been young, bro, like I always loved fashion. Like,
so then there you go, keep pushing it.
Yeah, but that real estate shit, man. If y'all trying to invest, get some property.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm trying to. I want to. That's why I want to go out in corrections and because I'm trying to get to that.
Arizona too. Hey, wait, don't they have? There's no federal income tax, right? Or state income tax?
No.
I
don't think
so.
So I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Chips be like 110.
I'm chilling.
Chips is 110. It ain't no. Oh, it's 115. 5 cent tax. No, there's no tax. They tax alcohol though. But everything else is
whatever.
Oh wait, there's no state tax and there's no income tax?
Nah, none of that, cousin.
Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
I love, bro. That's why I said I love AZ so much. I love it, bro.
Yeah, bro. How is it? Like, when you lived there, how was it? Like, how were the people? I was living
in Surprise, which is like 3 hours from here, and Surprise is just like the valley, palm trees, desert. The only thing is, it's flat. Arizona's flat. There's no mountains. You can see the mountains, but them things is stupid. Them things is way in New Mexico.
Like Flagstaff.
Them things is far. But yeah, bro. Arizona, bro. I like Arizona because, for one, good pricing on houses. 2, the people. Everybody's great. Like, for the most part, I haven't run into no trouble out there. But everybody's real supportive, real nice. They'll help you with anything. And 3, bro, the weather. The weather's crazy out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you gonna
It's hot as fuck, like here.
It's hot, but, bro, you gonna have sandstorms. When I say sand, I'm talking about to where the whole city gotta go in the house. Like, you gotta go inside, bro. Like, bro. Like, they be having storms, bro. Like, it hails out there. When it hailed out there, it was my first time ever experiencing that. I was asleep.
Oh, bro, they gonna fuck your whip up.
I'm like, I looked. I'm like, oh, this is rocks. Like, this is
This is rocks.
But bro, Arizona, it's an experience, bro. It's fun. It was real fun. And honestly, if I could, I would go back and live there again. I would actually reside there, bro. I would live out there for a long time if I could. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
I love AZ, bro. It's so nice out there. It's beautiful out there. Everywhere though, like, of course, everybody got the bad parts, but for the majority of Arizona, it's a newer state, so they still building. And what they building,
That's what it looks like.
It's
dude.
nice. Everything's nice, bro.
Like Gilbert, everything,
smart
all the
houses,
buildings
like-
were new, bro. Like all the buildings were new, like brand new looking, like everything.
You ever been into an apartment complex where they got a speakeasy? Speakeasy, you walk in, boom, they got
They got a bar in there.
for free.
Damn,
You just open the door,
what?
scan, open the door. You got the draft beer. It changes every day. You got the draft beer, pull up. Got the wines.
Where was this
Pour
at,
up.
bro?
In Gilbert, bro.
That's
The apartments
legit.
come with speakers in them, so you can go up to the wall and connect your phone to room 321. Connect, play a song, and speakers everywhere, all around the house. It's lit.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like,
What apartment was that?
I can get the name to you tomorrow.
Nah, yeah,
I
for
can get the
sure.
name to you tomorrow.
So I was looking at Town Commons in Gilbert, and that
Uh-huh.
shit's pretty legit too. They
Yeah,
have like
bro.
they have like 2 pools. They have like ping pong tables, like cornhole. They have like a little splash pad for the kids. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, what
It's
the
like a
fuck?
cool
I probably gotta
setup,
get out
bro.
there.
Bro, when I first moved to AZ, where I was living in a smart house. Everything, the houses ran through my phone and through my there was an iPad against the wall.
bro, everything's high end, bro. Like I
Yeah.
went to this place called Aviva that we're looking at in Mesa. It was like this newer like apartment complex, and everything was like that, like touch, like everything was
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
And then the pool was fucking like probably like 10 lengths of a pool, just like
Telling you.
just a square pool, just fucking
Oh shit, I
big.
seen that doing
running
laps
through the
every day.
middle of the
Telling
apartment
you, bro,
complex,
like-
bro. Like,
Yeah, that shit is.
I come
crazy.
home, my somebody ring the doorbell. I can sit on my phone. What's up, bro? Where you at? Bro, I'm in Cali. All right, I'll see you when you get back. Talk to him just like that, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like it was, bro. Arizona's something else, bro. They got some shit out there, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
They got some shit out there.
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
You
I'm
know,
excited.
I would be excited too.
Yeah.
Portland is pretty dope, bro.
You been there?
I just went. Yeah,
It's tight.
Portland is
Yeah.
somewhere I probably
It looked
would
cool when you was
too.
posting it up.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's different. It's really different from what we're used to as far as like desert.
Yeah.
Like,
How's
it's,
it different?
It's green. Like it's a really
Oh,
green
okay.
state.
That's
Like
tight.
so, it's like green trees. It's on the like I don't know if you call it a river, a lake, basically. But it's dope. And like the difference is like I don't know. The neighborhoods are really popping. Like if I could use any type of word, maybe
Like
that's-
they're active,
that's-
like
that's-
people outside and stuff. Or what do you
well,
mean?
yeah, it's definitely an active city, bro.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like I don't know, maybe the term is lit. I don't know if
Okay.
it's lit, but
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
but yeah, like every city is or every part of the city is pretty popping. Like they have 5 different parts of Portland, and so like depending on where you stay, like there's certain neighborhoods and stuff. Like for example, I don't even remember what the neighborhood was called that we were in, but like you could walk down the street and then there'll be like a restaurant, few houses, bar, restaurant, store, like you know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm saying?
lit. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Now I see
yeah,
what you're saying.
so
Yeah,
it's like
all right.
Shit everywhere.
It's like a few in the neighborhood. So like you have businesses within the neighborhood.
That's cool.
Like it's just dope. Like it's and there's always things to do in Portland. Cool part about it too is like the sun wouldn't set until like 9:45, bro. So your days.
Damn.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, like it
Nine?
didn't start getting dark until like 9:45.
At night?
Yeah, bro. Like the days
So
were
you're-
long.
That's
Chilling.
crazy.
That's legit. That's yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild, bro. Like it was real cool.
Did it rain a lot over there?
No, so like the summer is perfect. Like that's the crazy part about Portland. Like I heard it rains all the time.
Yeah.
But like when we were there, we went first week of June. First time we went to the first night we went to the Pearl District, which everybody was telling us about. It was like their downtown area. It used to be like a super industrial spot where like they had, I guess, like a lot of like imports come in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like a super industrial city, but it was cool, bro. Like it's just like if you want something to do, there's always things to do in Portland. Very like nature oriented, especially if you go with your girl and your kids, bro. They probably love it, bro. I took my girl to the zoo and she was geeked, bro. She was geeked, bro.
There's a zoo over there in Phoenix. Dude, I'll be over
like,
there.
My girl, like she's around kids all the time, so she's like a big little kid. Like I was like, oh, you want to go to the zoo? And she's like, fuck.
Yes.
Yes. I was so hyped, bro. Like I was hyped, she was hyped. Like it was a good time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely recommend it to anybody. Don't go to Voodoo Donuts. Shit is trash.
Shout out Voodoo Donuts.
Y'all weak as hell.
Yeah, nah. It was like everybody was telling me like, oh,
Is that like one of the famous spots, right?
yeah, but they got this place.
Garbage.
I think it's called Blue Star. Is their other donut like their competitor, bro? Blue Star's donuts. Oh
Is the
my
shit?
God. bro, they even look better. I was like, holy shit, like these donuts are crazy.
Just Krispy Kreme, bro. That's just.
Nah, man.
I don't think none of those. do
Teddy's
that.
Donuts, right in Bermuda Dunes.
I gotta check that place. I've never been there.
Bro, oh yeah, bro. Oh, and if anyone out there, if y'all smoke 420 friendly, that's what Portland is. Weed prices insanely cheap.
Really?
I didn't see like, all right, this was the situation. So I got out there the first night, like didn't really know anything, and so I was telling my girl, I'm like, all right, if we go out tonight, like I definitely want to hit the grocery store, so we have snacks for later. I was like, I might get the drunchies. I was like, I don't really drink too often, so like if I get too faded, like I need something to put in my stomach.
Yeah.
So I went and got like a whole, my ass trying to eat healthy and shit. And like, oh, let me get a baked chicken and some rice. Who want that when they drunk? And I'm like, oh, I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
Some cookies or something.
Well, so we went to the grocery store and we went to Safeway. And so, take public transportation, by the way. If y'all traveling and you want to do it the right way, we got our tickets for hella cheap. $130 for the flight. Our Airbnb for 6 days was $400 and some. By the way, it was really nice, really nice Airbnb.
Yeah.
And then just with the Uber was the biggest expense, like Uber and Lyft. But anyways, so we went to Safeway, and when we walked in, like I'm like confused as fuck. Like we getting groceries and stuff, and I'm like walking and I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, what the fuck? Like there's only wine here and beer. Like where's liquor? Like I need some hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like wine. I'm not a beer dude. Well, except that one night when we started drinking Modelo's.
Them smacking boys.
Yeah, I was fucking with the Modelo's, but yeah, bro. So I was like, all right, like I'm gonna just have to figure some shit out.
Yeah.
So I asked the clerk. I'm like, hey, is this like you guys don't sell liquor here? And he's like, yeah, in the state of Oregon, like you have to go to a liquor store to go buy liquor. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, well that shit is inconvenient. I need to be back in California
right now.
But so then I was like, all right, fuck it. Like me and my girl picked up 2 bottles of wine, and I won't tell you what happened after, but it was cool. Crazy. Yeah. But so then we get in the lift, going back to the weed prices. I talked to the Lyft driver, telling him about the alcohol situation. He's like, oh, I don't even drink. He was like, Portland is 420 friendly. I'm like, oh, so you smoke? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, you can get an eighth out here for $10. Bro, I said $10? Like $10. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, it'd be like 25% THC. I'm like,
what the?
I was literally looking at
That's
him like
this,
this.
$50 over here.
I'm like, this dude is lying. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then he drops us off. We end up going out that night. We end up getting really, really faded. Shout out Ashton Morgan. She works at I forgot the name of the bar out there. But if you want to go get some good drinks, I'm gonna find out the name. I'm gonna post it in the video. But yeah, we ended up like getting stupid faded. Like some really good drinks, some really good cocktails. And then next morning we go to this place called Gravy. By the way, I gotta show you a picture. Hold on, bro. This place, if you ever go to Portland, this is like one of the spots you have to hit, bro. It's like the wait is pretty long. You're gonna be waiting for at least like.
Is it a breakfast place?
Yeah, we was waiting for like 40
biscuits and gravy.
45 minutes. Oh, bro, better than biscuits and gravy. So look, y'all can't see it,
shit,
but this
bro.
omelet right here, it's got what's it called? Ham steak, bacon, and sausage with the gravy on top.
That's
and
some good shit right there.
And then they make the French toast with this Jewish sweet bread, bro. So I'm telling you the whole story. So. After that, like me and my girl struggling to put that down. Like we sharing it, I can't even finish it. She's like, I don't want to eat it. I feel super sick. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I got a solution. Let's go get some weed.
Oh shit!
So we go to the dispensary, and I walk in like, and it's cool because it's like an old Victorian style house, like, but it just says dispensary on the front, like, you know what I mean. So I walk in, I'm like looking, like they got a bunch of shit, like bunch of stuff, like so much weed. I'm like, I don't know why I need this much weed. But
I kind of don't like that sometimes when there's too
When you
many
got too many
options. You're like,
options,
fuck, dog, just give me something good. I don't know. Yeah.
So I started smelling shit. I'm like, all right, like I smell like they had like these alien cookies, all kinds of stuff, like Pineapple Express, like a whole bunch of different strains. So I'm like, all right, like I don't know what none of this is. I don't really smoke like that, but I'm like, I'm about to get some. So we end up getting a quarter ounce.
How much was it?
Guess how much I paid for a quarter ounce?
Let me see. Okay, AAT you get for like $10. I don't even want to guess, dude. Like $50-$60, bro. $100, $50.
How much you think?
$50.
Shit.
Dejon, like, I don't even smoke. So
I don't even smoke. I don't even know prices. If you saying 50, I'm gonna say 65, 70 piece.
It's less than 50.
It can't be
I'm
30.
guessing.
$19. $19, bro.
What? Where are you getting that at, bro?
Bro, this clinic, bro, like literally the dude was like, yeah,
$19.
he's like, and everything that we got was like at least 28% THC, and there's no taxes out there too, so
Okay, yeah.
it's non-tax.
California be tripping out here with these taxes, bro. So,
I know,
man.
shit.
I couldn't believe it, but yeah, if you smoke,
$19.
definitely move to Portland because you will be saving massive amounts of money on weed. Because out here, bro, like.
It's legal. What is it legal for?
Yeah, but who was telling me? I think it was Keith was telling me that it was what 50, 60. No, he said it's $60 at the Leaf.
Yeah, the one over there off of what is it, El Paseo?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think so. I know R.D. Hubbard is the one that opened it. The guy that like owns Bighorn, the place that I work at.
Oh, you work at
He's the one-
Bighorn?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I work security over there.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
You like it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. It's cool. Nice cars, bro.
Yeah.
Money.
Hell yeah, going
Yeah.
in and out of that bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, the guy that owns it, he started
Started to leave.
that shit. Yeah.
That's-
I knew it was gonna be expensive. It's like a fucking high end type.
Yeah, dispensary.
Yeah.
I heard like someone
It's pretty
told me-
tight or what?
I haven't stepped foot in there. I know my girl has, but I ain't ever been in there. But I heard it's like some real luxury type shit. Like she was telling me it was real nice. So I gotta go check it out. But I ain't buying shit from there. $60.
That's ridiculous, right?
$60 for an eighth, man. That's
You can still find eights for $25 over here in the valley.
yeah, I bet. I mean, it just depends what dispensary you go to.
Yeah, not even a dispensary, probably.
I said, hey, hit the homie up. I ain't gonna drop no names or no numbers, but I got you after the
Yeah. Down though, bro. You know, whatever.
I got you if you need that price. Hey, the Leafs still got competition in these streets.
Hell yeah, bro. All these fucking shops do. I don't know what they do with these prices.
You need an arm and a leg? All right, bro. Give me my weed, bro.
Shit.
Take this shit. That shit's crazy.
Hey, so what's your guys'? This is kind of like way off topic what we're just on, but so I'll start with you. What's like your 10-year plan, bro? What's
Shit.
your 10-year like?
If
If everything goes perfect.
Damn, bro. 10 years is a lot of time.
5-year plan.
Shit, 5 years? Maybe like 3-year plan?
A 3-year plan.
All right.
Everything goes perfect.
If everything goes perfect in 3 years, shit, I want to be married. Yeah, definitely be married. Have a crib that I own. And shit, I don't know, starting a career, if anything.
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what, or like real estate? You said, is there any other ideas or?
That's just like something I've had in my mind. I really want to work for Nike.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I went when I was in Portland to visit the Nike campus, and like I've read Phil
That's where it
Knight.
Started, right?
Yeah,
In Oregon.
Yeah, Phil Knight, man, that dude was trapped out the trunk. Like he was dude was an entrepreneur major. He got his master's, and dude like loved running. Like he was a runner, so like he always did track. And well, that's like a long story, but basically he was like trapping out of his car. Got a meeting, like, bro, didn't have a company or anything. Basically went to Japan and was like, told these dudes at Onitsuka, which is like a running shoe manufacturer in Japan, was like, yo, I got this company called Blue Ribbon. Like, just made some shit up. And was like, we could be your North America distributor. And
oh shit! Yeah.
He paid for his first little shipment or whatever, and then just started trapping out the trunk. But it was kind of
before he didn't even have anything set up really. He was just like he going for it.
He got it out the mud, like out of his trunk, and he had like his track coach and shit, like modified shoes and stuff, like making his own inventions, and then all these little shit, like these bumps in the road, just kind of led to the development of Nike. So, and I just like, I love what Nike kind of stands for as it being that like well-known sports brand and kind of pushing that just do it message. Yeah. So it's like, that was cool. Like, I would love to do like some marketing or like some design for Nike. Definitely want to design my own Jordan one day.
Yeah,
like, that's definitely one of my goals. Like, either to design like a Jordan 1 or like a Jordan 4 or a Jordan 3, like one of the silhouettes that I really like. But yeah, either in something in marketing or design, or like I want to own real estate, but I don't know if I want to be a salesman. Yeah. So, but yeah, 3-year plan.
That's a good
have
plan.
a house, be married, and then have a career started. As far as that goes, if everything is good, just be living well, man. Stay healthy, stay level-headed, and then have a change of perspective too. I feel like every year I want to grow a little more.
Yeah. You got this is kind of a random question, but you got any advice for your younger self? Like when you were coming out of high school, got any advice for yourself?
Yeah, I would have told myself when I was younger just to try more things and not be so caught up in what other people like. Like, I feel like when you're in high school, it's like you're not really finding yourself. Sometimes you feel like you got to be in with the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, for myself, it's like I wish I really would have just been like, you know what, fuck everybody else. Like, let me go, do what I like to do. Like, I always had like a knack for like trying to sell shit. Like, I used to sell shoes and shit in my neighborhood, and like before, like fucking flipping shoes was like something that people did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got little kids and shit making businesses out of it. But yeah, I definitely would tell myself just to, experience more and just take more time out to like learn myself. I wish I would have read more.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
a sense, like I wish I would have like shit. I don't even think I wouldn't apply myself anymore in school. But like I was an average student, like A's and B's. I did pretty good in school.
Yeah.
But I think
just try more, really try different shit.
Try different shit and expand more, and not really like try to keep up with anybody. Same kind of shit that I probably tell myself today. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the best thing you said right there. Is like, don't even keep with the crowd. Like everybody gets so caught up in that in high school, and then you get out of high school and you're like,
what the fuck was I doing?
Fuck,
yeah, what the fuck was I doing that for?
I don't even talk to these people, bro. Like we all don't even like, we move away and we're all our own people. It doesn't even matter. You're not You're not the cool crowd. You're not nothing. You're not a jock. You're just a dude.
Yeah. And I think enjoy it. Like, another thing is just enjoy moments, bro. Like,
fuck yeah.
Make the memories.
Yeah, because it's like shit. When you worried about other shit, you're not really, like I said, you're not really engaged in the moment. So enjoy moments, bro. Like, shit, don't ever take shit for granted. That's what I tell myself. Like, I used to take a lot of shit for granted now that I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I don't know, be a little more giving and be a little more kind. I mean, growing up, I was the only child, bro. So like, I really didn't have anybody to share with. So like, now it takes me from like learning shit from my girl and like past experiences. It's like, damn, bro, I was really selfish as a person. So it's like, I'm even like getting out of that stage now. It's like, I want to do more for people and like help people out. Like, fuck it, like.
Yeah, exactly. Just be giving.
Yeah, so that's the top 3 things I probably say. I probably wish I would have did more explore more, read more, and then show more gratitude and been more giving.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good points.
Yeah. What about you, man?
What's your plan, bro? And what would you tell yourself?
Yeah, what would you tell high school self?
Okay, for the 3-year Joan. Let me get professional in this thing. Nah, fuck that. It's a podcast, man. Anyway, for 3 years,
bro.
If everything goes as planned, the goal is to shout out to my sister because she the one gave me this idea a couple weeks ago. The goal is to, get the weed shop opened up. You guys know like how Bart is, right? How it's upstairs. Mm-hmm. Well, what we want to do is what I want to do myself. I've always have you guys ever been to a bar and it's only been straight hip hop music? Not a club, but a bar like the Bear Hunter, but just a hip hop version of not no country.
No.
Like,
Never.
are there any bars like that in the world? I'm sure there is, but like I've never heard
like
of
a
them.
straight
I've never
bar
seen
where you're
one.
kicking it.
Yeah,
and it's just
but it's just rap
hip-hop,
music. It's like it's old music. It's just all the chill shit. So what I want to do is I had this thought when I first went to AZ a couple of years ago. I want to open up a hip hop bar basically, bro. So it's just like it's a bar where you come. It's not a club, but it's a bar. You come in. It's like any other bar, except only thing is it's hip hop. It's hip hop. It's not the traditional rock and country and the other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly hip hop, and it's always.
So it's like a hip hop dive bar. Well, a dive bar is more so like country music and shit like that. Well, not
I
country
don't even
music,
know.
like
I
rap.
don't even know what.
Yeah, I don't even know
What does
rock
even
music.
dive bar mean, bro? I don't even know.
What that is. But
Like a dive, I would consider like, I don't know, Beer Hut is more of a sports bar, but like Neil's to me.
It's kind of like a dive.
bar,
Yeah, that makes sense.
oh, okay, yeah. So, perspective. I would want more of a sports bar type feel, but it's hip hop. So like, y'all can still get hype over a game, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hype. We got the music going and whatnot, and on top, we want the weed shop. And things like a smoke and drink. So you get too booted, go upstairs, go get your little $10, $15, whatever you want, and boom, now we got incomes coming in. But I mean, 3 years that's a short amount of time for what I envision. But that's the goal for 3 years. I used to have a hip hop bar and a weed shop upstairs and
That'd be legit.
have it like that, have it going like that. Yep.
And own the building that it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But for my younger self, for the young bucks out there, if I could say something about myself, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I would
advice,
say,
bro. What advice do you give yourself?
if I had any advice, bro, I would just say, Roger, you said something that hit me on the nail. Anyway, it'll come back. But it was go explore, like he was saying, like really go try some shit. And if you're too scared to go try something because of social media for whatever reason, delete social media, all of it, delete it. Because once you delete social media, you'll realize you got so much time and you don't got nothing to do, and it's gonna damn near make you go do what you want to do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no what am I looking for? Like when you go out and do something and it doesn't go as planned, you hop back on social media and you start seeing all the other progress people are going through, and you just sitting there like, damn, like, all right. Without social media, if you go do something,
You talking about like giving yourself a comparison, like comparing yourself.
Yeah, there won't be no comparison if something that doesn't go your way that you want to go try to do. So
Exactly.
what is it
If
gonna
there's
do
no
for you?
social media, nobody's gonna see it.
No
so
one's
it
gonna
doesn't matter,
No one's
dude.
gonna see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well, this didn't work. Now what? Let me go try to do this other thing that I got in mind. Let me go try this now. You know what I'm saying? So get rid of the social media thing, and back to the high school thing too. Don't go to high school looking for a status, which you probably will. We all did it. But high school is just all about status. You know what I'm saying? Who's the coolest? Who's who's the
Exactly.
End of the day, ain't nobody give a fuck.
None of that shit
Yeah,
matters.
that shit
None of
Ain't
that shit.
nobody even fuck.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. And I
Oh,
started.
he said ain't nobody fucked. I was like,
Oh,
what?
no.
I was like, I don't agree with that.
Oh,
They're fucking, especially nowadays. But whatever.
In my last thing, college. I'm against college, 100%. If you don't want to go to college, do not go to college. I promise you, you will be better off not going. Don't let nobody tell you need to go to college, huh? We in a new motherfucking goo-wop, and we don't need no college, bro. I dropped out twice, and I'm glad I dropped out because if I was in college, I'd be depressed, be stressed, in debt. I'm already in debt.
Shit,
I'm
bro.
already in debt, $30,000, bro. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's say you don't, and if you don't know if you want to go to college, go to community college.
Yeah, start with
Figure it
that.
out, bro.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah.
See if you even like it. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out.
I think it's like really going back to like understanding or like trying things to understand what you want to do. Like once you have a solid plan of like, okay, I might want to get into this. Like, how am I gonna prepare myself to get to that point?
Right.
And then
right.
he'd be like, oh shit. If I want to be a doctor, then I gotta
Kind of gotta go to college. You got no choice. Yeah. And even like some basic things like even like the stocks or cryptocurrency, like there's some like courses and shit you could take, especially for like stocks and stuff that'll like you know like maybe not college full time and definitely dude university unless you know for sure what you want to do.
Right.
Fuck a university, bro, because you're gonna be in student loans and you're gonna be like student loans you can't get rid of them. Like you can't go bankrupt and get rid of them. Like they stay there no matter what happens. You can file bankruptcy, they'll get rid of all your other loans, but student loans, sorry, buddy. You gotta pay it. Doesn't matter. Facts. Yeah. So I just like universities like.
Man, fuck it, man. Just go trap. That's all you gotta do.
I say another thing too. Don't for you athletes out there, you know, start getting realistic with yourself. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like a lot of us do, and a lot of us did. I'm one of them. Yeah. Now I'm lost in this world. So. You know,
we're not all fucking Tom Brady and shit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, be realistic with yourself. Other than that, man.
But unless you Tom Brady, then.
Yeah, then do it. Yeah. If you know you are it, then do your shit. But yeah, I don't know. All right, let's. Where can they find you on social media, bro? Let's wrap this shit up.
All right. So my personal, if y'all want to follow my life, is at young_ROG. If you want to look out for my brand and what I got going, it is at currents.us.
What about you, Dejon? Where can they find you, bro?
Twitter, I don't even use Twitter. I just retweet stuff, just videos. So don't worry about Twitter. But my Instagram is just Dejon Wilson. Simple. Dejon Wilson. If you can't spell Wilson, go to college. You know what I'm saying?
God, shit. That's fucked up. So, this is how we end the 13th episode. This is it, dude. 100 podcasts. I appreciate it, guys.
How long was it? It's definitely an hour, huh?
An hour and a half, I think. Felt like it at least.
Yeah, let me see.
I got a couple minutes more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dejon got it.